Yeah, soldiers. Today, it's time for a long-awaited Pokemon fanfic recommendations video. Or, I don't know if it's longly awaited, but I'm still doing it anyways. So I'm going to go over a couple fanfics for this video, and I'm going to talk about them, and I hope you guys take my recommendations and read them for yourselves. I mean, I know I like some of these fanfics, you know? Anyways, let's move on to the first fanfic of the video, which is a series I'm currently doing on my channel, Traveler. For those of you who don't know what Traveler is, again, I suggest you watch the first two chapters of this video. And again, I say first two because, man, oh man, this fanfic is fucking long as hell. First of all, what is Traveler about? Well, it features Ash taking a Nidoran as a starter. He's a lot more competent as a trainer in the beginning and actually travels around with two friends. I will not give their names away, but they each have their own starters as well, and they seem to be pretty decently competent trainers as well. Well, for rookies, of course, for rookies. And also, Pokemon seems to take on a bit more of a realistic light here as well. And again, it makes Ash stronger, which I really appreciate. Now, I'm going to give you some of the mons that Ash does get in this journey. Not because I'm really the type of guy to like really want to spoil, but you can kind of see it on the straight elf who's the author of the fanfic's bio. So you'll probably be spoiled from it anyways. So if you don't want to hear me say it, I would suggest you kind of skip to here, but for now, here's the mons. Pidgeot, Kingdra, Hypno, Magmortar, Machamp, Zubat, Tangrowth, Sneasel, Electivire, and Lairon. If you think that those Pokemon are enough for you to read the fanfic, I suggest you do. And I actually will say, those mons are very interesting in my opinion. They really are. Especially Tangrowth. I really love Tangrowth. And Electivire. I mean, Electivire is one of my favorite Pokemon. Anyways, we're going to move on to another fanfic that has a bit more of a similar premise of Ash getting another starter. It is called Challenger. In this fic, Ash essentially goes off and uses a bunch of great mons, actually. He starts out with a Charmander, and he also has a Pichu as well. On top of that, he gets other mons along the journey, such as, well, Crocodile, who a lot of you guys are familiar with, an Espeon, and a bunch more mons, because I'm not going to spoil the rest. You will all like the mons that Ash has on his team. I'm not going to lie. This was written by the same guy who wrote Viridescent, the MHA fic that y'all might have read or maybe not. But if you like that fic, I suggest you read Challenger, because I would say that though both those fics are pretty good. Now, I'm not going to, again, spoil anything else, so why don't we move on to the next fic. You know, we've talked about Ash getting stronger and, you know, showing the journey of, you know, Ash and this and that, and, you know, I wonder what would happen if we talk about another character in the Pokemon franchise. You know, why don't we make it, Gold/Ethan or Hibiki, for example. And yes, I'm going to be talking about the Road to Champion. The Road to Champion is a long and harsh journey for those who seek it, and we're going to be following the story of Ethan Ryder, who is the prodigy of Newbark Town, with a faithful Aber by his side. Again, the story follows the events of Pokemon Gold and Silver, and it follows, again, a Gold who has, well, an Abra as a starter, and eventually an Alakazam just based off of some of the tags, and yeah, the way that journey is going to go, I find to be pretty interesting. Unfortunately, the fic has not been updated in a very long time. It hasn't been updated since 2019, but there are 15 chapters of that fanfic. So if you want to read it and see, you know, what could have been and speculate it and feel my pain, you can go read that right away. Some of the mons that were on Ethan's team were Gengar, Clefable, Arcanine, Milotic, and Electabuzz. Again, you're probably going to get spoiled because a lot of the monsters in this fic are in a freaking bio. Now, the next fic is, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's another Ash fic, but oh my god. So, I know a lot of y'all like the Ash X Serena pairing, right? I know a lot of y'all like Ash and Serena. So how about I give you guys the road to be a Pokemon master? This is a set of fanfics that are the same chronicles that feature multiple arcs, by the way, multiple arcs, and we have freaking Ash getting together with Serena in the fic. There's the Kanto arc, the Orange Islands arc, the Johto arc, and the fic unfortunately ends at the Hoenn arc. Originally, it was meant to end at the Sinnoh arc, but unfortunately, the author lost interest in the fic. A lot of stuff happened to him in life, and he's unfortunately not writing the fic anymore. It did hurt when I heard the news, but I kind of understood it. So the thing is that nowadays he just like uploaded the rest of the outline for the Hoenn arc, and from what I know, he hasn't worked in the Sinnoh arc, unfortunately. So yeah, it's unfortunate. What's there is unbelievable. I mean, like, unfreaking believable. The Kanto arc was really great. I mean, there's like 62 chapters of that. You got 24 chapters of the Orange Islands arc, and you got 80 chapters of the Johto arc. Like, my god, man, my god. Hell, you even had Silver included. Silver, you know, the guy that essentially is only into Pokemon games and has not been anywhere close to the actual anime. Yeah, they have Silver in here. And what was cooking in the Johto arc, not Johto arc, the Hoenn arc was pretty great as well. It's unfortunate the writer lost interest, but the guy did a great job. And it's unfortunate that fic is just not being continued anymore. But again, you have 165 chapters of the Kanto to Johto arcs completed, and you have 35 chapters of the Hoenn arc completed, along with the outlines that were the final 6 chapters of the fanfic. It's definitely, again, something that I recommend a lot of people read, and, you know, give respect to the author for making this fic in the first place, because, again, I have to say, starting from, like, the Kanto region, then having to go all the way to, like, the Hoenn arc, it's something that could easily just be, that can burn you out. So, shout out to Fnac L, a guy 06. So, yeah. Again, give that guy a shout out, check out his fic if you want to, and, yeah. He did a great job. The guy did a great job. And the final fanfic of this video is Ash the Legendary Rainbow Warrior. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So we have 26 chapters so far. And you might think, okay, only 26 chapters. Well, how many words? 578,000. Oh man. Now, I discovered this fic after reading the Star Eyes Pendulum Dragon's other fic, which was Feeling the Ultimate Flow. And I really like that fic a lot. So I'm just talking about like about Ash the Legendary Rainbow Hero. I like that fic a lot. I haven't finished it yet, but I like what I'm seeing. And I think a lot of people should check it out. So if you want to, you should read it. And here's something that I think can do to like sell you on it. Ash has a freaking Latias. And it's a Mega 2, by the way. It's a Mega 2. So you get to read now, please. Alright, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to our patrons. I'm gonna try our patrons to get to a nice slasher. And this has been your boy, the Anime Stay Peace or how cute outro. Bye bye.